So auction cars, are they good? Are they bad? And should you worry about it? No, you should not worry about it. Yes, they are good. Yes, they are bad. It's up to the dealer to really take the time to go through the cars, make sure they're okay, and really kind of find out what is wrong with the vehicle. What's up, guys? It's Ari with Fisher Motor Group. Hey, I've been thinking about this. A lot of people ask me where I get my cars from. Now, sometimes they're just curious and they want to know where I get my cars from, but other times that's a pre-qualifying question. Because should I say I get my cars at the auction, then the customer typically does not want anything to do with it. Now, what I find funny is that, yes, there are a lot of junky cars at the auction. However, there are a lot of really great cars at the auction. People get rid of cars at the auction for a number of reasons. They have too much money in the car. They took it in on a trade and it has too many miles. It's too old. They don't sell that particular type of vehicle. So there's a number of reasons why dealers run cars through auction. It's a quick, easy, bam, get your money. You may lose some money, you may make some money, but hey, it's quick. Liquidate, get your money. So that's a big reason why cars end up at the auction. Also, banks own these cars. So when you have gone out, bought a car, and you're financing it through a credit union or a bank, the bank owns the vehicle. You default on your payment for whatever reason, you voluntarily turn it in, you get out of it, you trade it in. The bank doesn't want the vehicle, they run it through auction, wholesale. Auction is wholesale. So that does not mean that there is inherently something wrong with the vehicle. There are so many really nice cars. I mean, I bought a nice 2008 E92 M3 BMW V8, 46,000 miles, 6-speed manual transmission. It was beautiful. It was a really kind of space gray, I think they call that. Metallic gray color. It had the carbon fiber roof. It had the leather wrapped shift knob and boot. Carbon fiber trim inside. It was a beautiful car. There was not a thing wrong with it. I bought it at the auction because I personally love that vehicle and I've always wanted one. I sought it out, I found it, bought it sight unseen because they do come with a condition report, and it was a 4.8 out of 5. So I could, rest assured that the car was going to be pretty damn nice. And I bought the car, drove up to Orlando, which is a couple hours from where I am. Saw the car for the first time and was in love. I mean, it was perfect. There was no surprises, there was no nothing. So that car I got, really enjoyed it. I ended up selling it about 4 months later. I drove it for probably 2 of the 4 months, and I miss it. I really do. The only thing, though, this may be controversial, but the only thing that I would probably change about that car in the future, should I buy another E92 Coupe M3, I would drop the 6-speed manual and I would get the 7-speed dual clutch transmission. Bam, 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 it clicks off the gears, you feel good. That thing shifts so damn fast, it's just a really nice car. And with that specific engine, it doesn't make a lot of power until you get really high up into the RPM range. And that's really not when you want to take the time to lose your momentum, push the clutch, pull the gear shifter, when you could just hit a paddle and boom, right to the next gear. So that car, as well as the E60 M5 V10, I would probably get that car. I want to say I'd get that in the SMG, which is a single clutch. I don't care about the problems that people say they had with them. The SMG pump, whatever, man. I mean, you got to pay to play. I'm more concerned about the actual driving experience. So in that case, I think I would probably stick to, no, I take that back. I would get the manual transmission. I'd get the manual 6-speed transmission because of the value of that car. There's so few of them. Only the United States got the manual option. So I would probably stick with that and enjoy it. However, I do believe that engine is truly paired with the dual clutch transmission though. Anyways, off topic. So auction cars, are they good? Are they bad? And should you worry about it? No, you should not worry about it. Yes, they are good. Yes, they are bad. It's up to the dealer to really take the time to go through the cars, make sure they're okay, and really kind of find out what is wrong with the vehicle. That way, me as a dealer, I can then go ahead, buy the vehicle, knowing kind of what's going on with it. I'm already pre-planning in my mind the expenses that I'm going to need to do. I typically figure I need to put at least $500 into every single car I buy. So with that kind of mindset, I can buy a car. It can be messed up a little bit. I mean, hopefully they kind of are, so that way you get a really good deal on the vehicle, but you have to be smart and you have to know exactly what you're doing. And it takes practice and it takes experience, and it's a constant learning curve. But when you do that, you can score on a buy, you can put a little money into it, fix it up, and the customer, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter whether I took that in on trade, I bought it off Craigslist, I stole it down the street, or I bought it at the auction. It's not gonna matter because that car is gonna be perfect. So, all right, guys, I just wanted to get that out there. It's kind of been, it's just stupid. It's just been getting on my nerves lately. So let me know what you guys think. Do you have that preconceived notion that an auction car is a bad car? If so, why? Let me know down in the comments below. And please don't forget to subscribe, help me grow my channel. And you can follow me from the very beginning all the way to the top. It's offensive every time I get that question. So where do you get your cars from? And I say the auction. And they literally are like, okay, all right, thanks. Well, I'll think about it. And it's like, what, you'll think about it? What's wrong? Whether I got it as a trade-in or I get it at the auction, a car is a car. Somebody is getting rid of a car for a reason. Now, if it's bad, then they're going to trade it in. Same thing. If it has a blown head gasket, but it's not, super noticeable yet, they're going to run it through the dealer as fast as they can, or run it through the auction as fast as they can. So it's just frustrating when I get that question.